Very, very bad swarm of mosquitoes around here. Pretty much everywhere.
This is our sleeping cabin. This is our cook tent. And so the reason why we're here, right, is we study a colony of birds of thick-billed murres, and they're just around the corner, and we're gonna go take a look at it. They're birds that are pretty robust. I'm not hurting it. It's probably gonna more likely hurt me. I'm holding it by the neck mostly so it doesn't bite me. These birds have incredibly powerful wings because they're swimmers, okay? And so these birds basically, when they dive under the water, use their arms just like we would to do breaststroke. They're the closest thing that North America has, or the Northern Hemisphere has, to penguins. So first of all, we're putting a green band on. And that green indicates that this bird was banded as an adult. Basically, this bird gets its own very special number. So what we're going to do is we're going to start walking this way towards the colony so we can release the birds. So if you guys want to start walking with me. It's very steep. And so take your time. I don't want anyone falling. Okay, we're going to follow a path just down the hill so we can look back at the colony.
Wow, look at this. This is incredible.
It's cool.
Yeah, just cool. That's it. All right, you're good.
And sometimes you'll have one mom, or one parent, sorry, who's basically standing there and has 6 or 7 chicks all trying to burrow underneath it. And they're very vocal, and we think that's one way in which parents recognize how they recognize each other. Well, these birds are one of the population that's growing, and so we want to know a lot about what they're eating and how it's changing. And so one of the things that Kyle did for his masters is we actually stay up and watch them feed, and then we can look at the proportion of what they're eating now and what they were eating in the past. And so by looking at stable isotopes in their blood, we can tell where they're eating on the food chain. So every once in a while, they'll come up with squid, they'll come up with cod, capelin, they come up with some bottom fish, things like blennies and shannies, Arctic shanny. They also come up with amphipods.
We're looking at thick-billed murres, and there are some that are mating couples, so they'll have eggs, and there's a couple chicks down there, and I think some are younger than others because they're striped, and some look like miniature adults, and I think I've actually seen a bird on a stone instead of an egg.